Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Slick Talk, where se habla español, and we also have some of the world's best pizza in front of us, and an amazing group of people here. We have Steph, we have Odassis, we have Ashley, and newcomer Jesse. Welcome, Jesse.
Oh, thank you,
Nice
man.
to have you.
You too.
Hey, man. Do you believe in Halloween?
I do believe in Halloween.
What about ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
I believe in all that crazy stuff.
Really?
I do.
Why?
Why? I just, what would life be without that stuff? Like, honestly, what would life be
Not
without?
scary?
Werewolves?
Not scary?
Werewolves? Do you believe in werewolves?
Wouldn't be mysterious, that's for
I
sure.
would
I'd say
kinda-
logical is the key word. Logical would
Logical,
be
there
the
you
key
go.
word. But ghosts, I feel like there's so much out there that at least some of it has to be true. Like, I don't know about the whole, like, psychics know my every move or reincarnation or anything like that. But, like, me personally, I do believe, like, there's almost like a veil, you know? Our side, their side. Sometimes we get to
Dimensions,
interact.
kind of.
Yeah, and like even some way out there theoretical scientists have said like, we don't die, we just pass on to the next dimension, a higher state. It was this weird study that had.
I feel like that's just another way to describe the other side. Like that's just,
What's the scientific way to do it?
I guess so. I mean, there's so many ways to say, oh, that other
That's
side,
only one
oh,
way
that,
of, you know.
going through that, yeah, I don't know. I think, like, there's so much out there, like you were saying. There's so much, like, ghost hunters, there's all that. They're just like,
Yeah.
hey, let's see if this house is haunted. Let's do, whoa, wait a minute. There's no air in here, so why is this curtain moving? And I think there's enough evidence to show that there's something there, like a ghost or a spirit, however we want to categorize those, because they're, like, different but the same.
Ooh. Well, some
But
things
there
you
has
just
to be,
can't
there's
prove,
something
you
out
know?
there
Yeah.
for sure.
But like, I went to like a psychic maybe a few months ago, and I didn't believe in any of that stuff. Like, I put everything on the table to not tell her, and I went in there not even asking a question, and she was reading me like that. Which is, like I said, I went in there not fully believing, and she almost brought me to tears. That's how like crazy
What kind
that.
of things did she say?
It was she just talked about.
Facebook
Just like-
password.
Yes, actually. I haven't changed that in like who knows how many years. No, it was just like some personal stuff, and then like where I would be after college, and how much more of college. You can ask like really specific things, but like I didn't want to really do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was stuff that you wouldn't believe until you go do it.
That's cool.
So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Ashley, have you ever had like a paranormal experience or anything?
There was one time when I was little, I thought I saw a ghost, but I was a little crazy kid, and I don't even know if I believe myself.
Might have been the meds, I don't know.
I don't know. But I was like on my bunk bed, I was on the bottom bunk, and my sister was on the top bunk, and I thought, this is gonna sound really stupid, you guys, thought I saw a floating head floating towards me in this dark
Scary
room.
as a kid.
And I just like turned over and didn't look the rest of the night. I was terrified, and then I like slowly like peeked back over, and when I saw it wasn't there, I like ran upstairs.
Oh,
I was like, nope.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
I just know
That's-
I have nothing to
Yeah.
worry about. I've seen every single episode of Supernatural. And I know how to kill it all.
Now,
Right,
for some of us
right.
that don't know, tell us what Supernatural is.
Supernatural, man, it is in its 11th season. Right? One of my favorite shows. It starts off these two
Huge
brothers.
fan base.
Huge fan base. All right. These two brothers, they are literally traveling the country, killing things that go bump in the night. Their dad taught them how to be a hunter for these things because their mom was killed by a demon when they were very young. So they grew up their whole entire life like, oh, it gets way more deep. Like, there's talk about the apocalypse,
Isn't there
Leviathan,
the character Lucifer? Yeah.
like gets released, and you know.
It's like Charmed except boys version.
I say Supernatural is the male version of a soap opera. Like it is, there's drama, there's love, there's hate, you know,
my
and
gosh.
plus there's vampires getting their heads chopped off. Who won't love that?
Which is
Like,
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
they make fun of like Twilight and like all those
funny.
other things. Yeah, it's hilarious, and it's like I said, one of my favorite shows. I've been watching it since the beginning. Season 11, it's in 11 seasons, so you know it has to be.
You know they're just
good.
throwing
Yes.
things in there now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous now. So, I don't want to talk about it because it's might be spoiler alert for those
Gotcha,
catching up.
gotcha.
But just know, like all 10 seasons are on Netflix. So if you're gonna binge, that's the
There
thing
you
to
go.
binge on.
That's the way to do it. Now, on the flip side of things, what about Scream Queens? I hear there's like a show called that, but I have
Heard about
no
that.
idea about
So-
that. Ashley,
Heard about
what is
it.
it?
She is the queen on that.
I'm fully caught up on it. There's only 3 episodes out so far. It's about a sorority on a college campus who is being followed by a serial killer that is connected back to 1995. that they had like a party in the house and a baby died, or no, a person died and the baby lived.
Yeah, in the
Baby
bathtub.
in a frat house. All right.
Baby's in a
It's-
sorority house party. You know?
Like the girl went upstairs and she had a baby in a bathtub, and like the sorority sisters came up and they were like, "You can't have a baby. Like, how are we gonna get you out of the house all postpartum? Like, blah blah blah." And then they're like, "You need to like stay here and be quiet while we go party, because like this is our favorite song." They went downstairs and came back up.
That's my song.
Yeah, that's exactly it. When they came back up, she bled out.
Woo.
And so now, like, they think it has something to do with that. And there's so many famous people in it, like Nick
Oh,
Jonas,
yeah.
Kiki Palmer, Emma Roberts,
Emma Roberts.
Wow.
Jamie Lee.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's
The original Scream
I
Queen.
can't
That's
remember
right.
that name
Original
sometimes.
Scream.
That's right.
It's amazing. You guys should definitely. It's
I
on
believe
Netflix. No,
there
Hulu.
is.
And you
Hulu.
watch it too.
I actually did not watch it, but I heard a whole ton about it from Ashley. Can I share one scene
Let's
that
hear
you
it.
told me
Let's
about?
hear it.
Don't
So
kill it.
to get into the sorority house, they had to go through this hazing, like this initiation and all that. And one of them was to be buried within the ground with your head only sticking up. But as you know, there's been a serial killer around the campus,
Oh.
and so this girl just starts hearing a lawnmower go off, and like there's this teacher that's like, "What's going on at the sorority house? Like, is my daughter gonna be safe?" And so like somehow or another, as I heard from Ashley, this lawnmower just goes over this one girl, just kills her, and everyone's just screaming bloody murder, and then it's just that's a scene. Like that's
There are at least like
Watch,
3 people
huh?
killed every episode. It's
Wow.
But
and
then-
they
but
just
wait,
revealed an amazing tell. You guys have to watch it.
Ooh,
Ah,
okay.
So
Is it-
everyone
is it
dies
killed?
like The Walking Dead. There's someone dying all the time in The
Two
Walking
People that
Dead.
really,
never
really good
watched
shows that
Which-
people should
Yeah.
go ahead and watch.
Yes, season 6 of Walking Dead. I am a huge fan
Are you?
of Walking Dead. I even watched Fear of the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I hear that one is a lot
Chris
better.
Hardwick.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
only
It's,
reason why I would know that.
Well, it's
Yeah.
slower paced. So in Walking Dead, you know, the main character wakes up and the world is already like fell to pieces. The zombies are like ruling everything. In Fear the Walking Dead, it's a story on like in Los Angeles how the city slowly falls and how like people start getting corrupt.
How it like
and-
started.
Yeah, how it
That's
started.
cool.
And you know, it was very interesting because like certain people knew what was going on. It's almost like they had seen a zombie movie before. Like shoot him in the head. Like you gotta.
Yeah.
And like other people are like, no, he's just sick. Like police brutality. Like that's the literally episode. They shot that guy 26 times and he didn't go down. I'm like, well, to me that would point to like either
Goodness.
hardcore drugs or he's a zombie.
He's on bath salts.
And he's on bath salts. He's about to eat someone's face. And
Everybody's
like,
doing it.
you see people rioting like in a town because of police brutality on the zombies.
Yep.
Right? Because they don't know they're zombies yet. And people are rioting. And the rioting helps the zombies because no one knows what's going on. And he's like, I see like just a zombie like chilling, just eating on someone. And people are just like, fight the power, man. And, and
I
that's
hear
it.
that's
I
really,
can't
really
believe
well
that's-
done.
oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
a really
It's
good
an awesome show.
Now,
Love it.
now, besides like during Halloween and stuff like that, a lot of us are gonna go. We're gonna celebrate. We're gonna dance. I heard there's a female politician that's recently been in the news. Like she went ahead and learned the nay. She learned the whip.
Okay, yeah, that's our girl Hillary.
That's-
You know,
Go
so
Hillary.
Ellen DeGeneres, right?
That's
She,
yo,
like-
girl.
I mean, I said
Ellen
y'all
can
girl.
make anybody dance.
Yes.
Ellen, like if you're on Ellen, like for that 30 minutes you're on Ellen, you somebody's girl. Like, you're somebody's girl or you somebody's
made it.
boy.
Yeah.
So you made it, and it was the most awkward whipping thing that I've ever seen. She's just
Really?
like, and it was weird.
That looks like a Beyonce move.
It was,
like
I think
in
it was like a
Single Ladies.
combination. Like she didn't even move. It was just her neck moving with everything.
She's like, I'm gonna make
Yeah.
ballet into this.
Now, Jesse, what do you think of her as a candidate for the presidency?
Rock on. I
Rock
guess.
on. Hillary for president? Yes.
Yeah,
No?
yeah. I actually was gonna go for her when was she running? A few years back, right?
Oh,
What
yeah.
the last one, I believe?
yeah.
Well, the first
So-
one,
It was like
you know,
Obama
technically in
and then
2000
against
Clinton.
Obama,
Yeah.
and then she got knocked out. And
Dang Obama.
Gotcha. Ashley, what do you think?
I don't know what to think with all these things in the media about like her deleting emails and stuff like that. I don't know. I just kind of get a vibe from her that's
who doesn't delete emails?
very secretive.
Maybe she was sending something to Bill. Who knows?
No,
Hey, Bill Clinton was a good president.
there's
Never
besides his
know.
little
I don't
scandal,
know.
but
I don't know what to believe
he was a good
nowadays.
leader. Actually,
emails.
positive
There's
to
been all right. So there's been all this speculation that she was trading state secrets within these emails with like foreign
Yeah,
correspondence.
wasn't the server that they usually do it on, wasn't that like being hacked or something though? Wasn't it,
It
not
was a
secure?
person-
She had to use her home server, right?
She had to use her
Yeah,
home
but
server.
she didn't use the
like,
the
to
other
send
server
this.
for a reason or something like that,
And
right?
like as Secretary of State, like she is she has her right to say no to Congress, like
Yeah.
on certain things, unless they come at her with the right paperwork. So she's not getting in trouble, but it's just, everyone's trying to spin it on she's not trustworthy. She's hiding things.
Who is?
But here's the thing, like, yeah, who is? So everyone was grilling her for that, and then they were grilling her over the Benghazi incident.
Benghazi's a huge
But
deal.
if you lately, they've been coming out how the Benghazi, how it was handled, and how it was a blatant attack on Hillary Clinton, and it wasn't handled unbiased, which I find normal because it's politics. Like all these different politicians are just looking out for their own benefit. As far as her as a candidate, I agree with a lot of her different policies, but at the same time, I still have questions. I have questions on all these guys.
I prefer her over Chavez.
Chavez, man.
Definitely. Sorry to interrupt.
Why would that be?
Because he doesn't know where his sources come from. And he will say whatever he can to satisfy the public at that moment.
Gotcha.
None of these politicians do their homework,
it's-
man. Oh, just
Some
like
do.
Chavez,
Some don't.
He was bringing up a
Yeah, in the Planned
a
Parenthood
slideshow.
videos.
It's like
This
Planned
graph
Parenthood.
shows increased abortions
Yes,
and
There's
decreased
no-
breast
this.
exams.
There's
And-
no y-axis on this graph, and there's no scale.
Well, here's the thing. Even on the slide itself, you said, I got this directly from your webpage.
you.
And
And
at
then
the
on the
very
corner-
little corner, it said the anti-abortion website that he got it from, and she checked them. She checked them hard.
You might
She's
want
like,
to check your
You
sources.
might want to check your sources. All right, this comes from this anti-website. And did you
He
see
just
how
kind of
acted?
like,
You just kind of turn over to this guy.
let me, this guy wants to talk to you.
But no one. I feel like this whole Planned Parenthood has gotten so
It's a whole
blown
tornado
Really?
out.
that's
There's
unnecessary.
an investigation
I
going
don't even
on
think we
now.
have enough time to talk
Yeah.
about how much
Whole
it's
other
being blown
episode.
out.
Whole other episode.
We'll go ahead and tackle that and so many other subjects on another episode that we go ahead and have. Right now, we'd like to thank you for your time. Once again, mad shout out to the people providing us with the pizza. Huge thank you to everybody here on the panel. Like to thank you guys. See you next time where we'll save you a slice.